Buongiorno and welcome to this video. This will be a double highlight video. We are at the Race Like a Pro series, the last stage, stage 4. And I was racing yesterday 2 times in a row. So at 5 o'clock and at 7 o'clock German time. Because after the third stage I was leading in the GC, quite surprisingly, because I wasn't racing that much in this series. In the first stage I had 3 tries, but then I just raced stage 2 once, and also stage 3 I just raced once. Yeah, so I was quite surprised that I was leading in the GC, because there are a lot of riders who are trying every stage quite often. Yeah, so my goal was now, of course, to defend my position in the GC. That it is a very close situation. I have only 4 seconds to the second place, to Tim Mittinen from Sweden, and 9 seconds to the third place, Susan Corda from Spain. So yeah, could be a very interesting week, last week of the year. While we see the first climb, I will show you the climb, and then I will make a cut or let the video run with higher speed. Now you see that I'm pushing at the front, because I don't know why. Normally I race on this climb way faster. But okay, this is an open race, a big field, 126 riders, so a lot of riders who are not experienced racers or everyday racers or high B racers. Yeah, so I settled down a little bit, and I just relaxed, because there are still 28 kilometers to go. The course is Three Little Sisters, but not the whole route. There will be a custom finish at the top of the Volcano KOM. So we start with this hilly KOM, Swiftcom. Then we are going to the Titans Grove jungle, and then finishing, like I said, at the Volcano KOM. And the power-ups are the Ghost, I think the most useless, the Drafting, and Anvil. Both power-ups are quite strong. Depends on the situations, but I think in general the Anvil is the best power-up for this stage, for this race, under these circumstances. While you see the time was 2 minutes, so it was quite slow. But if you want to make a good time in the GC, you have to be in a big group. So it was okay, or it was even better that the pace was not too high, and that there was a big group together at the front. Okay, and now I will make the video faster until something interesting happens. You saw that there happened not that much. The pace was quite slow. Also here at the Titans Groove KOM, you see, for example, 2 months ago I had a 3:53. Yeah, let's look what time we had this time. I would bet that it was much slower. And okay, it was not that much slower, but yeah. And now you will see how powerful this power-up can be in this situation here when you're going downhill from the Titans Groove KOM. Yeah, you see I'm not pushing any watts. I'm just super tucking, and look at the minimap on the upper right corner. There's opening a gap, and the people without the anvil have to invest a lot of energy in the next few seconds or minute to close the gap. You see there's a split, I don't know, 20, 30 meters maybe. All the anvils are at the front and the rest is behind, because this is such a big advantage in the downhill. Yeah. So this is one situation where I will make a mistake in the second race, but I will talk about it. So in the next race I will also make some comments here on the downhill and show you the pictures. Yeah. Then there are only 8 kilometers to go, and we had an attack. And I saw this guy trying to make the pace or attacking early in the race. I thought maybe strong rider, it would be better to follow him, but I was not interested in getting away. That's why I'm just sucking his wheel. Yeah. Sorry, man, if you're watching the video, but yeah, we are no teammates, so I had to look to my own strengths and advantage, and I wanted to race a win. Yeah, that's why I didn't want it to work at the front. Sorry, mate, but you see the field chased us down quite quick, so yeah, we wouldn't have a chance anyway. And you saw that we hit the volcano, but there happened nothing, no attacks, very large front group, very wide, so pace was not that high. We are now in the middle section with this flat meters here in the volcano, completely flat, pan flat. And I was thinking about to attack after leaving the cave, but yeah, I felt not very comfy. I have to say. But I talked with a teammate before the race, and he said, it could work very well if you're attacking here after leaving the cave. So I was thinking, should I attack or not? Yeah, this is why I think in a few seconds, I'm not sure. I'm trying to attack, but yeah, you will see. 1.5 kilometers to go. Okay, I'm sitting back once again in the field to grab some draft. You see on the upper left corner, still draft effect. And I think maybe this is the attack. Yep, this is the attack. 7-8 watts per kilogram for some seconds. I think a gap opened, yes, 10 meters, 11 meters. But I realized quite quick that I'm not able to hold up this pace over 5 watts per kilogram to the finish line. And we have another short flat section where the group has a big advantage against the solo rider. I think this is this section here. See, 3%, 2%, 0%. Yeah, that's why that's why I'm slowing down a little bit. It's about 4 watts per kilogram. So I want the group to come back. I gave up at this point, my solo attack. And you see my pulse is already quite high, 212, 213. 800 meters to go. Still 800 meters to go. I have my power up still left. Because this is, I called it for myself the emergency power up. Because you see, you have a little draft effect, and before I have to let the group right away, mentally I wanted to have this power up for 30 seconds. Yeah, but it looks quite well. I'm still able to be in the group. And there is here this last flat section, or flatter section. So this is here where I use my power up. I'm just surfing in the draft. You see 50-60% drafting effect here. Even a little bit more. And then my plan was, when I hit the front and my power up has ended, I'm going for an attack, or for the attack. So this is now a very early sprint, almost 250 meters before the finish line, uphill. And you see from Hungary, Mr. Bagdan behind me, also pushing over 11 watts per kilogram. It hurts so much. Look at my face. It was so badly hurting. Yeah, but I managed to take the win. 1 second in front of David Bagdan from Hungary and Aurélien Guyon from Bikes FR. The time was 43 minutes and 5 seconds, and that's it for the first race.